But anyway, this is what our schedule looks like at this point in time. It's not looking all that bad. As I may mention before, though, you take a look, Alexander Albon is currently 38 points clear of me at the top with 8 races left to go. Just for programming's sake, and I'm going to make mention of this throughout the entirety of the stream, next Monday will for sure be the end of this career mode. Just the way that the races are coming and laid out, that's what's going to happen. It is going to be for damn sure next Monday will be the end of this career mode, and then we'll start doing online stuff if we can find an online race. We do open lobbies too. We do iRacing, especially because I've got the practice for Road Atlanta, the Petit Le Mans series, which is coming up on October 3rd. So, as I may mention before, I am not going to then jump right into the Williams career, the driver career, after this is done. We're going to have ourselves a little 2-week decompress of career mode from this game before we then go into another career mode and do other stuff in that point in time. So as I may mention, Italian and Singaporean Grand Prix are going to be today. The 100% Russian race, as well as the Japanese race, that's going to be on Tuesday, tomorrow night. The U.S. Grand Prix will be on Thursday, and of course then the practice for the Mexican Grand Prix is going to take place then, because Thursday we're back at it again with the iRacing Legacy Cup Series, that 1987 series. That's back again after a week of absence, which means that Saturday then will be the Mexican Grand Prix, and then the 100% Brazilian Grand Prix. That shit's going to be fun. Which means that I will only have one race on Monday, the following Monday, which is Abu Dhabi. Nobody likes Abu Dhabi. I understand that. So it's like, we still got to finish out the season. We're still going to have to run it. But then after that, then we'll go into other stuff. We'll go into the online modes. We'll go into iRacing. We'll do whatever. Sound good? Sounds good. But, yeah, at this point in time, really, there isn't much anything else I could say. I'm almost 100 points clear of Bottas. It really is battle between myself and Albon. Can we get the job done? I'm hoping to. In fact, with the Monza Grand Prix, and like I said, with Singapore, somehow I was able to win Singapore last year. I'm hoping to repeat that so that I can, in fact, inch my way closer to the points total of Alexander Albon. I'm sorry if I'm going to be sniffing today, if I've got something going on in my throat. I'm just going to say this right now. The smoke from the wildfires on the West Coast have started to make their way over to the Midwest. They've caught the upper atmosphere and they're getting pushed over the Midwest. I woke up in a sneezing fit today, and today has just not been good for me breathing-wise. I'm pretty sure anybody else that lives in the Midwest is not feeling all that great either. So, like I said, if you see me sneezing, if you see me having to, clear my airway and such, it's because of the smoke that's coming from the wildfires out West Coast. It's being brought over the entirety of the United States. Oh my god, wait, what is going on with this chat? Anyway, so as I may mention before, several times before, nothing going on with the R&D, nothing going on with facilities. Let's just get right into it with the Italian Grand Prix. And as I may mention, how's everybody doing? I have no idea what's going on. But then again, not really much has been going on that's been good lately. Boy. So anyway, what do we got weather-wise? The Monza, the Italian Grand Prix, is okay. There's not going to be any sort of rain. Podium pass starts in a day. You know what? I don't think that's actually true, Tykesman. I think what they mean is it's actually going to be coming in 2 days. Because if you remember all the other time frame stuff that they've done, yes, it may show 1 day, like 1D left, but then you turn up the next day and then it shows X amount of hours left to go. So I think that is, the 1 day is very erroneous when I think that they actually mean it's going to be in 2 days. Because I guarantee you, if you check back in tomorrow, it'll then start a countdown of how many hours left until Podium Pass. So I'd say that it's not going to show up on Tuesday, it's going to show up on Wednesday when the next Podium Pass season drops. How good was the Grand Prix this week? I actually woke up and saw it because I couldn't sleep on Sunday nights. I woke up at 7 a.m., so I was able to catch the entirety of the Tuscan Grand Prix. And my god, was it a shit show. We didn't even make it one fucking turn until crashes started. I'm sorry, we made one turn. We didn't make it till turn 2 before crashes started happening at Mugello. It was a typical iRacing road race fashion, not even making it through one lap before all the crashes happened. And obviously, Sebastian Vettel getting problems with his wing. Max Verstappen got taken out in that. There was like shit. I think there were 2 or 3 cars in that first wreck, and then on the restart, because Bottas didn't go right away like he was supposed to, everybody in the back just started to accordion into everybody that didn't move, causing another wreck. Lando Norris was out, Latifi, Giovinazzi, somebody else, I can't quite remember, but yeah, like, but honestly, that whole mess is all on Bottas for not restarting how he should have started. Because the green flags, the lights, the green flag, and then the graphic on the screen all showed up at the same time. Bottas was still weaving back and forth, like he didn't want to go. And I know he saw the green flags, I know he saw the green flag lights, he knew the green flag was there, he just didn't want to go. But everybody that was behind him, like from 10th place back, all gunned it because they thought everybody was going to go. So in all honesty, that restart crash that brought out the red flag, that was all on Bottas. That was completely on Bottas, his whole fault, which then led to everybody behind him just bunching it up, gunking up the track, crashing, bringing out the red flag. So yeah, I honestly blame that red flag entirely on Bottas. No, Russell stayed out the entirety of the race. Russell finished in 11th. Russell made it through, Latifi didn't. Alright. But yeah, what a wild and wacky Grand Prix that was, eh? Let's not have much more of those. And unlike what happened at Italy, we actually did have Mercedes winning this time. Mercedes winning a wild and wacky race. He was under the assumption that everybody in front of him was going, so he rightfully accelerated to try and get up to pace to what he thought was the people in front of him accelerating as well. It's an unfortunate race. It's an unfortunate circumstance. Yeah, it's all because I hit the... all because I hit the rumble strips as I was trying to brake. Nikki, you know damn well who won. Alright, we got that done. Hey, what's going on, Carnes? What's happening? Also had to take my car into the shop because it's been having electrical issues. So hoping that they are able to fix it. I've almost paid that car off fully too. I've had that car for like 5.5 years, just about. It'll be fully paid off next May. It's a Chevy Malibu, by the way. Chevy Malibu 2013. Problems? Whoa! Yeah, big problems there. Something along the lines of the car is draining battery when it's idling to the point where it actually shut my car off while I was stopped at a stoplight one time last month. So yeah, like I said, hopefully they're able to figure out where along the electrical lines the problem is. Wow. Taking the Ascari chicane all sorts of wrong there.
Program.
Alright, we're good there. So it was Sainz, Max, Magnussen, Latifi. Yeah, that was the first three. Then Latifi. Oh, no, sorry. Gasly was in the first three. Max and Gasly were the first three. And then Sainz, Magnussen, Latifi, Giovinazzi. They were in the second one that brought out the red flag. And then Ocon, I think he went and... I was going to say, I think he just retired. That's right. Shut the fuck up, Jeff. I really want him to shut the fuck up when I don't need him to. Ocon basically retired on the restart of the red flag because I think electrical issues. He couldn't go out there. So they retired the car. And then Lance Stroll, he crashed into the barricade, which brought out the second red flag because they needed to replace that barricade. And this is why I want an option that I can just shut Jeff up whenever I don't need him to, especially when I'm sitting here, when I'm sitting on the screen for practice programs. I don't need him to talk to me. Legitimately do not need him to talk to me. I know what I'm doing, especially since I've been running this for as long as I have. There should be an option that tells Jeff to shut up when it comes to practice programs. Sadly, no option like that exists. Oh, speaking of Latifi, Captain Slow sitting right in front of me. Yeah, that's right. They did say something about his brakes overheating. then as Lance's car was being extracted from the barricade, it started smoking. It was on fire. I should say it was even still on fire.
Okay, test.
So they had to douse it with extinguisher before they could get it off the track. Wait. Did I just see that correctly? The weather is going to change. Oh, fuck off, game. I don't want to deal with any more rain. Fine, we'll move ahead to practice.
The session has drawn to a close.
We'll move ahead to practice 2 because I'm not dealing with any rain. I've had enough rain from the last 2 streams that I don't want to deal with rain again. Though guarantee we're probably going to get rain somewhere down the line the rest of the season. Though to be honest, I probably don't need this extra practice sessions. Probably don't need them. But we'll do them anyway. You are correct, Hensel. He was having problems before he started the formation lap. And it's like as soon as he got out of second gear, as soon as he shifted up to third and beyond, it was like an anchor was dropped on his car. That slowed him down immensely, dropping him several places before he crashed his car. Man, I can't cut a Scary like that. That's what's going to lead to the issues. Just get one wheel on that curve and I'm going to Spin City. For this track, I definitely want to be up near the front so I don't have to deal with the entire accordion effect going into the first chicane. Because I'll probably accordion everybody up in the second chicane and then around those 2 curves. On the top half of the track. Oh, that was terrible. Yeah. I broke a little too early. Just a little too early. But there's a week off until the next Grand Prix, right? There isn't going to be anything this upcoming week. Yeah, what's going on, Winter Kicks? Oh, shit! Missed the braking zone. Yeah, what's the next Grand Prix? Good win for Everton? Absolutely. Though it looked a fairly even match based off of the stats, Everton did have a pretty controlling midfield. Thanks in no small part to the new signings. And I honestly had that match pegged for a draw. I believe I said 1-1 on the stream on Saturday. What's going on, Brad? I thought I said hi to you already. But yeah, no joke. I had said a draw for Everton. I thought that would have been like best case scenario. I did not see them winning. As an Everton fan, I did not see them winning. Good win for Chelsea, but I mean, it's Brighton. In terms of teams that Chelsea should be beating, like, Brighton is on that list. So you say Brighton deserved it? Like, how do you say that? And, like, was it because Chelsea were playing poorly? What happened with their play that you say that Brighton deserved something? Like a draw, if not a win? Yeah, they probably need some time to gel type stuff. As with all new signings, especially new signings that just got signed within like the last 2 weeks, especially for Everton, like I did not expect Everton's new midfield signings to gel. I would have expected them to take like a little bit to get used to how Carlo Ancelotti plays, like his style of play. But it just did not seem that there was any sort of miscommunication between them. Didn't seem like there was much miscommunication between them. Yeah, next GP is the week after next. Where's that going to be at? Is that going to be the Nürburgring one? Oh, Russia. Russia is in 2 weeks. Is Pochettino coaching somewhere again, or is he still out of a job? Alright, move on from that. Count and James know how Carlo wants to play, so I expect him to be good. Yeah, that'd be great. If that's how it's going to be, then I'm fully expecting them to be good. No, I have not seen any of the football documentaries personally. I don't know if anyone else in the chat has. But I haven't seen All or Nothing Spurs. I haven't seen Sunderland Till I Die. Like, I honestly see no point since I'm not a fan of the teams, but I think that's also the point of having those documentaries is so that non-fans can see what has been going on with those clubs. Ooh, save that. like, I wonder what that Spurs documentary is going to be like after this weekend. If they continue on with it.
Okay, test complete.
Alright, so we're done with that. We're going to be done with the practice programs. I got a question for you. Would anybody be interested in playing Among Us if you haven't played it already? I've been watching some streams on it, and I don't know. It's kind of starting to look actually pretty good to me. I think Saransi was talking about it like a week or so ago. But after watching some streams on it, actually looks pretty good. I might think about actually doing it. No promises,
and with all the cars
though,
now
but it
over
looks
the
pretty
line,
good.
let's see how...
And if you're an imposter, you have the chance to be a super dick. To try and screw your team, screw the other players over. Not your team, but screw the other players over. Just gotta hope that no one's stream sniping. Yeah, that's true. But then again, I don't know how the lobby system is set up. Like, do you have to be in your set of friends, your group of, like, a group of friends or a group that you're in order to get it going, or can you do like randos and play like that? All right, let me change my engine up. Let me get a fresh engine in. The MGUK, I can wear that one out. Stay with that. All right. Local, public, and private, I've seen a few play with their subs. I would think that the open lobbies make for some interesting gameplay, especially since you don't know who anybody is, so you don't know how they play. And you gotta be very convincing if you're the imposter to try and pin it on somebody else. Yeah, I mean, I saw Maximilian Dude, my main fighting game streamer. He played it with his buddies. Gassy Mexican, he played it with his buddies. Terrorizer, basically I do work. Moo, Fanost, all of them starting to upload Among Us comment. It actually looks pretty damn good. Alright, so once again, there's no rain for Monza, which is awesome, because I despise rain, especially here at Monza. When you want to go fast, when you absolutely necessarily want to go fast, Monza is the place to do it. If there's rain at Monza, you're just going to have a bad time. Alright, yeah, I think that I'm just going to have, like, one lap. Like, I know I'm going to be fast, so I'm just absolutely going to be going one lap. Should not be a problem. I should not have a problem with just setting one lap time. For Q1, Q2, maybe not Q3. Maybe I'm going to need to get, you know, decent and get a second go in Q3. But Q1 and Q2, I should be fine setting one time. That engine whine as I shift down. Yeah, what's going on, Duck? almost lost it around Ascari there. It's like the first chicane and then the Ascari chicane are always the two spots where I am going to have problems. It just seems like. And I've historically had problems with. 7, 8. Oh, really? Matsushita put up fastest lap. There goes Charles Leclerc. Alright. I was about to say, Matsushita put up fastest lap? What happened here? How did that happen? Alright, it should all be good. I'm currently sitting in 6th. Okay, what about 16th? 16th is currently at a 119.3. I'm a full second ahead of 16th. I don't think I'm going to risk the cutoff point. I do not believe I'm at risk of it getting cut off, so we're just going to, like I said, let it simulate all the way through. And yeah, actually the only person that dropped was Albon, so not a big deal. Alright, who did not make it into Q2? Both Haas's, both Williams, Kimi Räikkönen for Alpha, and Sergio Perez for Racing Point. Those are your 6 that have dropped out. And once again, like I said, Latifi is Captain Slow. He is just god-awful. I have no idea if it's the car or him or both. But he just does not have good pace. Which is why when I do start my Williams career, obviously Latifi is going to be the one going, because I want to have George Russell on my team. How's my day? It was okay. I had to take my car into the shop because of an electrical issue. Other than that, I was playing Tony Hawk and grinding away at that. I've got just a couple achievements left on that. Getting all of the hard combos that they have individually listed, and you can win skateboards for your custom skater if you get them. I've got that left, and I've got reach a level 100 left. And level 100 is about as big of a grind as reaching level 40 on Pokemon Go is. Because the XP that it takes to level up after each level goes up exponentially like Pokemon Go does. So that's going to take a while. Wow, after a bad turn 1-2, I may actually have to go and take a second lap here. Against the Giants, yes, because the Giants have one of the worst defenses in the NFL. I expect him to. I expect the Steelers to win outright because the Giants have a bad defense. Alright, I guess I may not have to go out again. I just got fastest lap, 117.6. Mitch gonna take us to the Super Bowl? No. Mitch got lucky in the second half. Like, he looked like dog piss in the fucking fur. He got lucky in the second half. I think I saw rain for Q3. Did I read that correctly? Is there rain for Q3? There's gonna be rain for Q3. What the fuck? Why's it gotta rain during my fucking qualifyings? I mean, we made it through, which is great, but why do we gotta have rain for fucking qualifying? It makes no... it makes no goddamn sense. Alright, who didn't make it out of Q2? Kvyat and Gasly, so both Alpha Tauris, both McLarens. Wow, I'm actually surprised that the McLarens, with how well they've been developing their car in this series, they didn't make it out of Q2 here. Correa in the Renault and Giovinazzi in the Alfa Romeo did not make it. So, what that means is it's both Gendo boys, both Mercedes, both Ferraris, both Red Bulls, and then Ocon and Lance Stroll are your top 10. Alright, let's take a look and see where we are going to end up. But like I said, I saw rain coming for qualifying, and I'm not happy that I saw that. Yep, there it is. Heavy fucking rain for qualifying 3. This is bullshit, guys.
When you're ready,
Heavy rain for qualifying is bullshit. I'm going to drive out and hope that I don't get the weather penalty. Because I think if I clicked fast, flying lap, the weather would immediately come in. So I want to see if I can do the drive out and not get the weather penalty and put in a fast lap on the slicks. Because I sure as shit do not want to have to set a time on wet tires. I mean, look at that. The weather's looking pretty nice right now. Why does it say that it was going to be heavy rain in the forecast? Well, either way, by doing this, I should be foregoing the weather penalty by doing this. Yeah, because you saw it showed heavy rain for Q3, and look at this, we don't have any rain right now. The clouds aren't even all that bad either. Man, I'm just happy that the Bears won because it did not look like at all they were going to do well. Like I said, after that first quarter, it looked like they were going to lose. God damn it. Il Signor Casali, thank you very much for the follow, my man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the stream. Cubs won and their pitcher threw a no-hitter, too. So it was a good day all around. And I also won my fantasy matchup. So it was a good day all around. Alright, I'm a tenth of a second slower than Charles Leclerc. I'm definitely going to go out again to try and get that pole position. Unless it, starts to rain like it's looking right now. Yeah, it looks like it's going to start to rain like real fucking soon. And I'm currently third. I'm 4/10 back of Alexander Albon. I'm going to go out again. I'll do the drive out just so I won't get that penalty. Oh, we gotta wait for Albon to come in. Fine. Alexander Albon, after he finished his lap, now he's got to get his in-lap going. You need Ben, Juju Vance, and Henry. Oh, Derrick Henry. Oh my god. And sneezing all day, like I said before, it's because all the smoke coming on in from the west coast that's blowing in through the atmosphere. My allergies been going haywire. Alright, is there any rain right now? No, it's just dark clouds. And I need to be at least 4/10 faster if I want to get pole position. See, here's the thing. Yeah, this is pretty much going to be my last lap. And then the rain's going to come down. It's almost like I needed to get it done right away. Put up a good time right away, otherwise I wasn't going to make it because of the rain. Alright, what time is it? 6:12 Chicago time. NFL game started already, hasn't it?
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Just kicked off, alright. Alright, with the drive out and not taking the weather penalty right away, I think we may be okay in getting a second lap in. Alright, I need to be 4/10 faster as a reminder to everybody. 4 whole tenths faster to get on pole. Really, it all comes down to a Scari and a Parabolica. The Scari was not all that great. I'm losing time. Now we're gonna start that over. You upgraded to 2020 on the weekend. How's it been treating? How's it been treating you, merman? I don't think I beat Charles Leclerc. Wait, I did? What? It said I needed to be 4/10 faster. I was only 2/10. Once again, I think the timing may be a bit bugged because it said that I need to be 4/10 faster to beat Alexander Albon, and I was only better by 2/10. So I have no idea. Once again, the timing tower might be bugged. It said I was 0.24 faster, which I think may have been close to Leclerc. I don't know if I would have passed Leclerc, but it would have been close to him. I don't know how it's telling me now I'm first fucking place. I just don't see that.
The car settings
I don't
screen
see
on
how
your
that
multifunction
happened.
display.
With qualifying finished,
Well,
it's
I'm on
time
pole,
to remind
so-
ourselves of our top 3. O'Brien, Leclerc, and Alexander Albon. With qualifying complete,
I'll
all
take
that
it.
remains is the main event.
It's
We'll be live
wrong,
and
but I'll
uninterrupted
take
for
it.
the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
So there you go. I'm on pole. Leclerc is second. Albon's behind me. Bottas, Ocon. Ricardo, Hamilton, Verstappen, Matsushita, Stroll.
Welcome
For
back to
years
one of
and
only
years.
2 countries that has held a race every year since the very first Formula One World Championship in 1950. It is, of course, Italy, one of the great racing nations. And it's time to get underway for the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds up to 215 miles per hour and an average lap speed of around 155 miles per hour, Monza's reputation as one of the fastest circuits in the sport is well earned. We have 11 corners on this 3.6 mile track, with the best overtaking chance coming into the heavy braking zone of the Turn 1 chicane.
And we all know that Turn 1 chicane is pretty tight.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying
hold on a
session.
second.
O'Brien lines up on pole position, just edging out Alexander Albon, who'll start from P2. Considering...
Hold on, did you guys take a look and see what was on the car, like, for the very split second? It looks like that the car livery just got added with the end racism hashtag and the rainbow added onto it. Or if it was there, I hadn't seen it beforehand. But it looks like that the safety car does, in fact, have an updated livery. Hamilton might be getting fined. What did Hamilton do? Question. Yeah, that's the question right now. What did Hamilton do? Firstly. Alright, so there isn't really much change as far as the strategy goes. Yeah, it's not really worth it for me to do anything changing the pit cycles. So yeah, we're going to be coming in on lap 11. The default and the personalized are saying for me to come in on lap 11, switch out for medium tires, and then go the rest of the way. Yeah, that's smart. We'll definitely do that. Oh, yeah, I did see that t-shirt. The one calling for arresting the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. Yeah, I saw that. That sucks that he's going to get fined for it. Because it's true. But anyway, let's get on with this race. Let me know in the chat where you think I'm going to finish. I'm starting on pole. Albon is starting in third. Who do you think is going to win? Who do you think is going to do better between myself and Albon? As we go with that strategy. That strategy should be sound. It should be a well-sound strategy. Oh, here comes the Albon love. Albon with a 38 point, and here's the thing, he's got 38 points clear of me in this driver's standings with 8 races to go. Albon is second because Leclerc took a penalty. I did see that, so yeah, he definitely did take a penalty. Whoops, did not mean to do that. So let's take a look at the race director. How far back is Albon starting? Or not Albon, Leclerc. So Leclerc took a 10-spot grid penalty for an engine part. So yeah, Leclerc dropped all the way down to 12th. Everybody is starting on soft tires except for Bottas, who qualified on the mediums. It's a bold strategy, Cotton, but we'll see if it pays off for him. It's exactly like what he did at the Belgian Grand Prix. It was him, Hamilton, Verstappen, and I think Leclerc did it as well, where they qualified on the medium tires and then finished off the race on the soft. So it's bold, but it can work. Hey, Gonzo. Man, it's been a while. How you doing? How you doing, man? Welcome back to the stream. Alright, let's give this a go. And of course, Albon beats me at the chicane, and Albon is now your new leader. Camera's fine, merman. Well, as long as I stay within 1 second of him, I could catch DRS. That's kind of the hope right now, is that I can catch him on DRS. I need to do so much better around fucking Ascari. It's insane.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Get back here, you son of a bitch. Ah! So what happens when I overdrive? When I overdrive in pursuit of somebody. That's all it is. I'm overdriving in pursuit of this bastard. Apex too early at us at the Parabolica. No, you're right, Tykesman. I did create this monster. I've got to own up to it. Drop him for Latifi? Hell, Latifi at my place might actually be a good driver. Was that early fucking Apex on the Parabolica again? I gotta stop doing that. That early Apex on Parabolica is gonna fucking kill me. That's exactly, yep, that's what I've been saying, Gonzo. We've also got a Merc engine, too. We've got a Merc engine, so it makes sense. We got Ocon sitting in third, Ricardo in fourth. Hamilton is back in fifth, man. What happened to Hamilton? Definitely wasn't a Ferrari, no. Oh, shit. I got close, but there was no way I was going to pass him right there. I did not get close enough in time. Yeah, that first one of those turns is tighter than the second. It's like I can only get so close to him before he just turns on the jets. My only saving grace is I'm staying within DRS range of it. That's my only savior right now. Having these DRS catch-ups, that's what's saving me and keeping me close to him. And then he's probably using his overtake button right here to push ahead of me. Oh, I broke way too late. God damn it. If Albon goes on hard tires, I have this race won. I didn't screw his race. Blame his engineers, don't blame me. Oh! I think I may have screwed myself right there. I definitely screwed myself there. I did not brake hard enough to get to him. God damn it.
they're approaching the pit window, you'll be on the mediums.
Did not brake hard enough to get to him. I'm pitting lap 11. Just made it back into DRS zone now. No, I haven't seen his new video. Oh, that's a big cut. Shit. Ah, no, I'm not taking that. Alright, second flashback. God damn it. And I knew it as soon as I fucking went over. I knew it was going to be bad. No, but what did Arva say? What does he want in the new game? Team instructions, yeah, that would help. Team instructions would really fucking help. Alright, boyo, you coming into the pits? No, you're probably coming... He's probably coming into the pits next lap.
We're gonna box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
He's likely coming in this lap. Hey, Chunky, what's going on, man?
No time concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Alright, so, I am supposed to come in this lap. That is, unless Albon comes in. Which, if he does, I'm staying out another lap and I'm going to push as hard as I can. Wow, Albon is staying out another lap. All right. Albon decided to stay out another lap. That means I'm going to get caught in traffic. I'm going to get caught in some traffic.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Blend line. Oh, for fuck's sake. pit road spitting me out too fast.
Alexander is coming in for his stop.
Alright, let me see if I was able to get ahead of him. Nope, because there he is. Bottas also on mediums, but of course you gotta remember he started on mediums. I could not cut Albon. I basically am back to where I was. Alright, well, we got 14 laps left. I know I can catch Albon. I've already done it once, and then I decided to boop him in the back of my wing. So I know I can catch Albon. It's a matter of can I catch and pass. I'm having a rough time right now. Can't find my line. Crashed into Hamilton on the last lap of Monaco. Were you fighting for the lead? Now I'm taking that chicane all sorts of wrong. Gotta do better, Brian. Gotta do better. Why am I overdriving these fucking turns?
Advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Doing nothing but shooting myself in the foot. Fucking disappointed in myself again. There's still 12 laps. Maybe I can catch him. We'll see. I'm actually slightly catching him in the straights. That might be because I have the overtake button on. Arnegrim, man, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. How you doing, bud? Oh, this game's going wonderfully. I originally started playing this back in April, the 2019 version. And I fell in love with it in a week. So when I heard that 2020 was coming out with an all-new, like, My Team mode in the vein of Motorsport Manager, but you actually drive the car, oh, I was all over it. I immediately pre-ordered the game. Oh, it is. I highly recommend it. If you don't have it, I highly recommend it. I also say that if you've never played an F1 game before, get 2020. But if you got last year's game, the only appealing factor of this game, I would say, is the My Team career. So if you don't really feel that strongly for it, then stay with 2019. But yeah, Arna Grimm, since you've not been here for a while, the channel is now officially a majority racing game channel. I am not going back to Football Manager. I have no plans on ever going back to Football Manager. So if you had expected me to go back there, it's not happening. How about last night? In what way, Pindog? The Grand Prix, the Bears game, or the Cubs game? Because all three would apply here. Well, taking a shit Ascari has now dropped me further back of Albon. Still got 9 more laps. To be honest, I don't know how the Bears did it. They looked dead after the first half. Oh shit.
If you can.
Well, I'm going to use my last one. Ricardo, or is that Ricardo? No, RF Cardo Sop. Thank you. I do know how to play this game, and I will use the ERS whenever I damn well please. Thank you very much. Hey, what's going on, Delios? I believe rule number 2 when you decide to chat my chat room for the first time is don't backseat game, and that's exactly what you're doing. That was also my third and final flashback, by the way. So I do have to kind of limit my shit for the rest of the time. Yeah, Spinny McShithead made his appearance. He's made his appearance more than once today. So that also means if I get a time penalty again, I pretty much have to take that time penalty. Or if I spin out and crash, I pretty much have to take that crash. Feel bad for the Lions? I don't. As a Bears fan, I do not feel one iota bad for anybody in my division. Lions, Packers, or Vikings. Especially the Packers. Lil Geo, to answer your question, whenever I can. It's not like I don't want to, I just don't have the money for it. Also, why do you care what wheel I use or don't use? Aside from asking what I do use. Use a Logitech G29 because I like it. And it was cheap. Two wonderful things. Ah, shit. Am I ever going to take Ascari correctly? The answer is probably no. Comeback is not completely off, but it is starting to be a little bit worrisome that I'm not able to catch him. Yes, it does not help that I cannot take that chicane all that great. I think I'm entering it in too shallow. Again, overdrove it. Overdriving corner is gonna fuck my day up. G29s were at 280. Yeah, it's better than retail price was a couple of months ago.
There's 5 laps of fuel
Logitech
remaining.
was selling them for like $350 something. Edgar Dorr, thank you very much for the follow, my man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm taking this first chicane too shallow. I know I am. Yeah, honestly, 280 for a wheel right now is not bad. I gotta start turning in earlier. Gotta start turning in much earlier at that turn. Sainz is out of the race. No safety car. Shitty Ascari. Very shitty Ascari.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode
I know,
much
Jeff,
longer.
shut
We're
it.
about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon. Okay, clear.
4 more laps to go. How are my tires looking? My tires are a little on the high side. High 20s. Hey Drifter, how's it going? It's going okay. I started on pole and immediately I lost it due to Albon, and I've been chasing him ever since. We got 3 laps to go coming to the line. I've made several mistakes that really I shouldn't have. Which is why he's up so hard, so far.
There's 3 laps of fuel
And that's the
remaining.
race. That's the race. That literally right there was the race. I'm not catching him now. I've not been in his DRS path for a long
You've
time.
been awarded a time
Yeah.
penalty for that last incident.
Considering I've done that several times over the race and have not been given that penalty, thanks for giving it to me right now. Doing that specific move several times over the race, and now you decide to give me that penalty. Yeah, thanks, gang. No, it's not. It's not at all. And at this point in time, my racing team is going to win the Constructors title. We're running away with it. I personally would just like to have been fighting for the Drivers title. Or at least getting closer to Albon, who is the leader of the Drivers title. But we currently have the best car on the grid. It's like, without a doubt. Between myself and Albon, we have the best car on the grid. And it's not like I'm playing on super easy difficulty. I'm on 94. Will I ever do 110 again like I did at the end of 2019? No. As an experiment in what it actually does, yeah, I can't play at 110. Yeah, Albon has officially won this. I'm going to finish in second. Unless Albon makes a mistake, which I don't see that happening. Hey, if you can play on 110, more power to you. I can't do that.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
I do not have either the skill or the car to play on 110. Go Nats. And there it is, checker flag in the air. Alexander Albon is your race winner. Brian Keita second. Esteban
Great drive,
Ocon
great drive.
is
We're really
third
happy with
place.
that performance.
That rounds out your podium. Man, I think that's the first Renault that's been on the podium this entire career. I think it's the first time a Renault has ever been on the podium.
Here we are then, a thoroughly deserved win in Italy after another excellent Grand Prix. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Welcome then to the podium.
It's
top three
another
drivers.
Gendo
What
podium.
A great effort from them today.
Another
in a
podium that
very
I'm not on
difficult
top
race.
of.
So let's review the
It's good.
updated driver's standings. It's a positive result for Alexander Albon.
We didn't
who
get
moves
all
further
the
out in
points,
front
though.
at the top of the standings. Let's focus on the driver of the day.
We did not get all the points during the race weekend because, Bottas got fastest lap. So we are not going to get that Russian sponsorship because we need to have fastest lap as well as first and second. All the race points on the race weekend. So because Albon did not keep his fastest lap time, we are not getting that. Sponsorship money, which sucks. But anyway,
Anthony Davidson.
this
who
is
do you
what the
pick?
driver's standings are looking like at this point in time. Albon increasing his distance on me by 8 points. 8 points or 7 points? I think it was 7 points. He is now 45 points clear of me with 7 races to go. Bottas 147 points back, 102 points back of me. Like I said, at this point in time, it really is just down to Albon and myself in terms of who's winning the driver's title. I was going to say, I was chasing him, and like I said, it was the first chicane, turn 1 chicane, and Ascari. That really fucked me up. And then also, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, turn 5. So, like, the start of the top of the shoe, that's a tighter turn than turn 6 coming out of it, going down to that DRS straight. So, it was turn 1, turn 5, and Ascari. That pretty much screwed my race because I couldn't keep that consistent. Yeah, Blurry Panda, he went back to Red Bull after I picked up Albon after the first season, so in between season 1 and 2. They picked up Ricciardo, and then Max Verstappen went to Ferrari because Sebastian Vettel retired, because, that makes perfect sense, logical sense. So then Red Bull then went and got Nobuharu Matsushita. So as far as the F2 drivers that are currently in F1 in my career, it's Matsushita, Juan Manuel Correa, who's on Renault, who actually used to be on my team at one point in time, and Nick DeVries. Nick DeVries is currently at Haas because Roman Grosjean retired. And so far, we have not seen any other retirement announcements. I'm fully expecting Kimi to be announcing his retirement during this season. So who's going to replace him at Alpha? Probably an F2 driver. Makes the most sense.
Interesting choice today, I think. There's a few to pick from.
So we'll go with that. And move on, talk
That
to
was an
Claire.
exciting race from our
It's another
perspective.
second place.
Let's
It's
have
another
yours.
podium.
How do you feel after your teammate's victory? Are you happy for them, or
Of course, I wish it were me, but I'm still happy for him. Of course.
your teammate is up on the podium today? This is a great thing for the team, isn't it?
We'll give all credit to... At this point in time, I'm giving all credit to Alex because
Great. Well,
as
that's
soon as he
everything.
wins the driver's title, I'm going to ship him off of my team. he's going to immediately go off of my team, and I am going to find a suitable replacement. I don't know if that'll be an F2 driver or an F1. Because I want to have a good team, but I also want to be, like, the best in terms of driver's title. I want to win that driver's title. Of course. You know me. I'm jealous of Albon. I'm officially jealous of Albon because I want to win that driver's title. God damn it. Would you pick a different driver and Albon wins it all? Yeah, but also, Chunky One, after this career, this season is over, I'm done with the career. And it is going to be next Monday. Officially, this career is ending next Monday. Because we got these 2 races today in Italy and Singapore. Then tomorrow... Hold on, wait a second. Okay. Then tomorrow it's going to be the 100% Russian Grand Prix because that was randomized as far as my 100% distance type of racing, which I do at the very beginning of the season. So Russia is going to be the 100% race. Then, of course, the 50% Japan. Then on Thursday, it's going to be the U.S. Grand Prix and practice and qualifying for the Mexican Grand Prix. Reason being is because my iRacing Oval League starts back up after a week absence, taking a break. So we're only going to be doing 1 Grand Prix on Thursday. On Saturday, then, it'll be the Mexican Grand Prix and the 100% Brazilian race, which leaves, when I stream again on Monday, that'll be Abu Dhabi, finish up the career, and then just do whatever. Do some, like, online lobbies... open lobbies, online ranked, unranked, whatever, to pass the time. And I won't just do that. I'll also be throwing in a little bit of iRacing, whether it's league, whether it's official races, or whether it's practice for the Petit Le Mans that myself and my Firelight Motorsports team are going to be practicing for on October 3rd. October 3rd is when the Petit Le Mans takes place. It is a special event that iRacing is hosting. And it's going to be myself, and I don't know how many other people are going to be in it, because I know we're going to have at least 2 cars entered in. I don't know if we'll have a third. I don't know if we'll have enough people for a third, but we will have at least 2 cars. And we're going to be driving the newly added into the service Chevy Corvette CR8. And oh my god, it handles like a dream. Oh, I love it so much. I can't wait to actually race that and actually get more practice in that car. It's going to be so fun. Bring Mahavir back and win it with... Oh, dude. Bringing Mahavir... Actually, let's take a look at Mahavir, because at this point in time, I would just about have 15... like plus 15s for every single stat. What would that do to Mahavir, now that I think about it? So if we add plus 15s to all of Mahavir's stats, that would put his racecraft at a 70, his awareness at a 73, and his pace at a... 72, no, not 72, 62. Why'd I say 70? I gave him 20 points, excuse me. But anyway, his racecraft would be a 70. His awareness would be a 73. And his pace would be a 62. So he'd be pretty slow still, which is not good. Actually, yeah, he would be pretty slow. And then as far as his experience, experience is what gives you the extra bits of experience points to build, or R&D points to build your car up. That would put him at what, 50, 53? No, that wouldn't be all that great. His rating would probably go up to like a 65, yeah. His rating would be on par with Boccolacci and Alessi and Galeo and Sete Kamara. So it would push it up to that, but it would not still be a good idea to bring Mahavir back in. It just wouldn't. R Matrix, thank you very much for the follow, my man. Do not summon him back into the world. Yeah, I know, right? No, I won't. Don't worry, I won't. Alright, so it is officially time. Actually, before we move on to Sweating with Gendo, let's take a look and see what we've got as far as activities go. Go for Mick? Actually, Mick wouldn't be a bad idea. I was actually thinking about it. If I wanted to just, have a second driver and see what was going on. Alright, we'll do that. And, high cash balance, I don't really care because I'm not really going to be using it for anything. In fact, at this point in time, if I'm going to be using it for anything, I'm going to use it for personnel to build the simulator up. just so I can, you know, max out everything as far as the personnel goes, so it will be plus 15s for all of this. Which, yeah, if we do in fact go with Mick Schumacher, if I add plus 15s to Mick, figure whatever his rating is, you add 15 to that. So his rating would, essentially his rating would go up to an 86. As far as Mick Schumacher goes. His experience would be a 56. And not all that great, but you know, it would help for a little bit more of getting R&D points. His pace would be a 99. Mick Schumacher's pace would be a goddamn 99 if I brought him in. His awareness would be a 79, and his racecraft would be an 83. So yeah, if I bring in Mick with, you know, my maxed out personnel, he would turn into a really good driver. Immediately, it would be a really good driver. Yeah, Vigilantes, this is just, you know, off camera. When I'm all done with this series, I'm just gonna, you know, mess about with it off camera. And, yeah, Albon at this point in time, if he does win the title, I'm gonna get rid of him and we'll bring in a different driver. But, yeah, I'm just kind of thinking, like, who would be another driver that I could bring in? Like, Schumacher? Could I bring in Aitken? Do I bring in Hubert just because? But like I said, if I bring in Mick Schumacher with my maxed out everything, he would turn into an 86 rated drive. Unfortunately, I forgot to do the US Grand Prix, or not the US Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix livery. So we did not, in fact, fly the Stars and Stripes at Silverstone, which I really wanted to, but I guess that means that the US livery that I'm going to have is going to be for the US Grand Prix instead. And for those wondering what the US livery is, that's what the US is. The US flag livery. Stars and Stripes. And I wanted to fly it at Silverstone because I wanted to troll. I want to be a big troll. But I guess that means we can't, and it'll just be my US Grand Prix default livery. I am not doing it, Tykesman. I'm not doing it. Also, I want to take a look and see if it's even possible. Like, I'm trying to think. Hold on, let me take a look and see what the... Hold on, let me take a look. 1 second. I can't even do that, can I? No, it wouldn't even turn out great because the different colors don't... They're not going to mesh. The colors aren't going to mesh well because I probably would do a base of red because, of course, the St. George's Cross in there. No, it's not going to look all that great. Because then you got to interspace it with the white, but you can't because it's already got gray around it. And that gray is all going to get changed at the same time. So no, it's not really going to look all that good. The British flag livery does not lend itself to modifications well. I hate to break it to you, but it just doesn't. So we are not going to be using that for next season. I am sorry. Yeah, that's right. I want to put that back on. So, sorry. Hate to break it to you guys, but that is not happening. All right, let me get my practice engine back loaded in. Yeah, that'll be my practice engine. All right, my energy store is actually looking a little worse for wear. My energy stores are at 53 and 42. So my energy store is going to have to get used up or get replaced sometime soon. When do I want to replace it? Japan? US? Like, I would, at this point in time, that energy store is going to get pretty battered by the time the Japanese Grand Prix comes up. So I'm probably going to replace it then. And then for the US Grand Prix, I'll probably replace my ICE. Just because of, you know, the durability issues and whatnot. So we'll just go with that. I think we'll just go with that. So I think I might just take the brand new engine at the Japanese Grand Prix so I can go from the US Grand Prix on. And here's the thing, I love the Japanese Grand Prix, but for whatever reason, I cannot drive it well. I love the layout of the track, but I just cannot drive that track well. And as far as qualification goes, oh, really? Really? I thought I was done with the rain, guys. I thought I was done with the rain. It's supposed to rain at the end of the race. And not just rain, rain heavy too. And that's the last 10 minutes of the race. So we're talking about like the last 10 laps of the race. Stand tall, fly straight, US all the way. Oh, D2 Mighty Ducks. That's D2 Mighty Ducks, Wolf Gamer. Classic when they were facing off against Iceland. And we got some raiders coming on, and from Stryfium SJ, much appreciated for the raid, guy. I hope you had yourself a wonderful stream, and for everyone coming on in, welcome. My name is Brian Gendo. I will be your host for this evening. We are currently doing the My Team Career Mode with my own team, Gendo F1 Racing. We are currently in Season 3, just about to get into practice to start the Singaporean Grand Prix. And if you want to take a look and see how the season has been going so far, well, myself and Alexander Albon have just been extremely running amok. At this point in time, our team is pretty much the new Mercedes, and is between myself and him down for the driver's title. But anyway, thank you very much once again for the raid. I won't let you down, but I probably will, so don't get your hopes up. As far as the driver movements going, Daniel Ricciardo went to Red Bull, Max Verstappen went to Ferrari, and then a load of F2 drivers decide to come on in and join the party. What's going on, Gadwin? And Freeware? God, man. It's like now I'm on the spot. I've been put on the spot to not suck. But when you have this type of weather forecast where it's supposed to rain and rain heavy at Singapore at the end of the race, I just don't have anything else to say except fuck my life, because I cannot drive in the rain. I'll probably do well up to the rain, but I cannot drive in the rain. It's just a fact of life. I cannot drive in the rain. So let's just get into practice. F it, let's just get into practice now and just try to not prolong this misery that we have just found out. Of course, anybody that has any sort of questions, don't hesitate to ask. If I can't answer it, I'm sure someone in the chat can. We are very open, very friendly when it comes to the asking of questions around these parts. What do I mean? What do you mean by I have a sound for this? I don't know what you mean by that, Wolf Gamer, because if you're talking about my soundboard's gone. Like, the soundboard that I was using, like, last year, that website is gone. I cannot get that soundboard back. Weather change? What the fuck, guy? Oh, my lord. If Hamilton is not out front most of the race, will he blow his engine? He's actually DNF'd once, not being in first, but other than that, no, he has not. Oh yeah, I actually, no, sorry, I use the YouTube for the Price is Right one. So yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, what's going on, Ewan? We just finished the Italian Grand Prix. I finished in second, Albon won, as you'd expect. Now we're here at Singapore, where we just found out it's going to rain for like the last 10 laps of this race. As if shit could not get any worse. Alright, so we got that. We got the track acclimatization, but I am not doing anything for the rest of this practice session because of the rain. I mean, I could go out there and start turning laps just because. Probably would be the better idea. Yeah, we'll go out there and we'll just turn laps in the wet just so I can get a feel for the track in the wet. Because if it's going to be raining later in the race, I'd rather go out there and get some feel for the track in the wet. As much as it's going to suck. And then, of course, pull bullshit like that, which is probably going to happen. Oh, Gad, when I feel like I hit a wall no matter what when it comes to wet weather, I can put forth all the time and effort into making a solid wet weather run, but then something bad will always happen. Like, I'm coming out of a turn, and then all of a sudden, no, not all of a sudden, but I am slowly accelerating, and then boom, the back end of my car spins out because it's like it hit a fucking puddle of water. And there isn't anything I can do about it. So I can put forth all the time and effort for a wet weather run and know how to drive the track in wet weather, and something will still come up.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
I guess the only good thing about there being wet weather at the end of the race is that if I'm out in front, I can hold everybody up behind me. That's the only plus side, I would think. It's not like I can just put my foot down and the car will stick. But even if I go light on the fucking accelerator, the car doesn't stick. The wheels will just love to spin out. And of course the AI, their cars stick to the wet track like glue. So the AI is completely OP when it comes to wet weather racing. They will do better than you no matter what, and you know it. AI looking at you like MJF when it comes to wet weather. I'm better than you, and you know it. I mean, it's pretty much true. Yeah, I wasn't even fucking foot down on the gas. I was lightly accelerating, and boom, I slide out. All I'm glad to say is that I don't have to worry about wet standing starts because I never get grips in the wet standing start. What happened? Albon won, I came in second. So for those of you on the Albon hype train, there you go, you got another win. But Gadwin, I will say this, if there's not going to be any rain during a race weekend and there's rain during practice, I skip it. Because I have no need to practice for something that I'm not going to race in. And it's a waste of my time and a waste of your time, and honestly, it makes me frustrated. Wet weather makes me frustrated more than anything. Because it's such a hassle to drive in. Wasn't even trying hard. Was not even trying hard to accelerate, and look what happens. Max, or it could just be that the people that are voting for Albon are being sarcastic, and I just haven't picked up on it yet.
Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps.
And then you got people who are like Tykesman that are just willingly being difficult. So you've been on the Albon train ever since Bahrain Season 2, is that what you're saying? Ever since he ran into me and it was not my fault. Is that what it is? He ran into me and it was not my fault. So, if you feel aggrieved, take it up with Albon because he should have backed off. That is true, when Albon wins, all of Gendo wins. But damn it, I want to win! I want to get George Russell just so I could scream at George. Just like, was it Max or Albon did during that stream session? George, you are so bad! George! Wow, Bazzy, the hate. The hate is strong with this one. There's that Kappa. That was... You smug bastard, you. Alright, let me come back into the garage. You won your first week of fantasy and you still have a player to play. I won, and my opponent still had 2 players to play and he had no chance of beating me.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me
That's how dominant I was.
Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multi-phone.
I think we're done
It's
with
time
that.
to remind ourselves of our top 3, who are Bottas,
What? Explain Kappa? Kappa is a Twitch global emote that's been around for years and years and years. It's usually to denote sarcasm.
Stroll and Alexander Albon.
Yeah, Kappa's been around for fucking years, man. I think Kappa was around since the dawn of Twitch. Like, I think the guy that they based the Kappa emote on used to work for Twitch, and then its predecessor Justin TV as well. So that guy, he's been around for years. Who is Kappa? Yeah, like I just made mention, it was some guy who used to work for Twitch, and previously Justin TV, which was before Twitch, and they just based that emote off of him. Alright, let's go to practice 2, and let's get some practice programs actually done. Yeah, I don't know who the guy's name is that they based it off of. All I know is he used to work for Twitch in the early days, and then Justin TV beforehand. Justin TV was good. You could actually watch fucking sports programs on Justin TV. And then when Justin TV died and they started up Twitch, it was just gaming only. Because Justin TV used to be a lot more than just gaming. But I think Justin TV kept getting hit by all of these copyright laws. So ultimately they had to just shutter it and go with a gaming-only website, gaming-only stream site. Did I watch the Bears game? In parts, yes. I fell asleep between the third and fourth quarters because the Bears were just absolutely sucking in that time. Played a little bit of Tony Hawk in that time too. Like, honestly, the Bears were giving me no reason to continue watching them. After the first half. They really weren't. Oh yeah, they did. I mean, I woke back up. I woke back up to catch the fourth quarter. Wow, what the hell happened to this Delta? Why is it 1.8 off? Am I really that bad driving around this track? I don't think I've had this bad of a Delta on this track since I had my first season with the very shit car. I am 2 seconds off the Delta time. I mean, Mitch is going to be the quarterback if we go to the Super Bowl. I don't think he's the one going to take us there. If anything takes us there, it's going to be the defense. But as we saw, the pass defense is still looking pretty shaky. And I called it out, too, to my Lions friend as well. It's like the only way that the Lions are going to beat the Bears is if the Lions just pass the fuck out of the ball, because the Bears' pass defense is not all that great. The run defense was okay, but the pass defense was pretty shit. Yeah, Cam actually was not bad in his Patriots debut. God damn it.
program complete and a job well...
All right. Took a while to get a new quarterback, getting used to seeing a new quarterback behind center at New England. Teichman, I don't think too much, but it would have been nice to have him. It still would have been nice to have had him. Yeah, I need a break so much earlier there. God fucking damn it, Brian. Come on. Oh, am I not gonna ever get past this? Gotta go hard on the fucking brakes. Which I thought I was already going hard on the brakes to begin with going into turn one. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Did not expect to brake like that. Yeah, I know, Teichman, but if Ryan Pace wanted to get a mobile quarterback, he would have gone after Deshaun Watson. Should have gone after Deshaun Watson. If he really wanted to have a mobile quarterback of the Bears, he would have gone Deshaun over Mitch. So in essence, Ryan Pace just doesn't want to have a mobile quarterback. And you can say Mitch is a mobile quarterback all you want. He's really not. Not like Deshaun, not like Cam. Would have also liked Deshaun because he's a little bit more accurate compared to Mitch. He also won a goddamn national title while in college. How do you not look at that and say, that should probably be a good quarterback for me? Yeah, I can't even say look at the defense that he went up against. Chiefs defense is okay. It's not a top 10 rated defense in the NFL. He just had a bad game against the Chiefs. He developed more out of college, yeah. Brady developed more out of college than he did while at Michigan. He's good, but not top tier. I think he might become it. Yeah, he might be in the future, as you said. Wow, that was bad. It's all because I was looking at you, chat. Messed up because I was reading chat. Typical Brian. Closest college team to me, are we talking D1? Because technically the closest college team to me is University of Chicago. They're D3. Closest to me, that would be D1. I think it would then be Northwestern. Yeah, Northwestern's closer. I went to NIU. NIU is about 65 miles away from where I am. Due west. They're out in DeKalb. U of I, University of Illinois, is, I think, about 100 miles, 90 to 100 miles south of me in Champaign. And then Notre Dame's about, what's that, about 2.5 miles east in South Bend. And also Purdue is actually not that far away from University of Illinois. Purdue's probably about half hour away from University of Illinois. So I'd say about another 100 miles. But yeah, if you're talking about closest D1 college, as far as D1 football college, that'd be Northwestern. But if we're talking about closest college team, any division, University of Chicago. And there was no way I was getting into either Northwestern or U of C because, well, they be expensive. They are no joke expensive colleges. They are private as fuck. And probably one semester of college would have been like the amount of years that I spent at NIU. No joke. No joke about that. I think one semester of tuition for, I don't know if it's one semester or 1 year of tuition at Northwestern is like $35,000. Yeah, it's costly as fuck. And like I said, I think that was about 3 years worth of NIU for me. About 36,000. I originally went to college for mechanical engineering, which is why I went and applied to the University of Illinois, Purdue, Michigan State, Iowa State. They may have been in the Big Ten, but I guarantee you football was not the reason why I was applying to these schools. But I eventually settled with Northern Illinois. But after 2 years of mechanical engineering at NIU, I decided that this is not for me, especially with all of the mathematics that was involved with it. Ultimately decided to go to study computer science, and that's what my degree is in, computer science. Hey, Toza and Delorier, what's going on, buds? Thanks for stopping by. So I prefer Canada for education, costs about $3,000 to $5,000 a year. Yeah, NIU, I believe my last semester at NIU, I believe cost about $7,500. $7,500 to $8,000. That's I think what I remember it was. But you're talking about $5,000 a year, so that's pretty damn cost effective. And I am still on the 15-year plan of paying off my student loans. I graduated in 2012. It is now 2020. So I am halfway done with paying off my student loans. Hooray. The American educational system will put you in debt. You'll learn something, but we will put you in debt. Yeah, the one thing I learned from the American educational system is I wish it was cheaper. I wish it was a fuckload cheaper. €1,000 a year in Portugal, man. That's a good deal for an education. For college level, university level education. I was gonna say, if we got Sarancia here, he'd probably tell us that in Germany it's even cheaper. Because I'm pretty sure German education is actually pretty cheap. German uni level education is pretty cheap.
Alright, that's the program
I mean, public school, public or private, man, that's still pretty damn good. Mipey says less people need to go to college. I kind of want to agree with you on that one because, yeah, trade school, at this point in time, trade school is probably the way to go. The world needs more plumbers, constructors, engineers. Well, engineers you do need to go to college for, but learning a trade, I believe, is something that needs to be on the rise. I agree with you. Carpenter. I say plumber. Pipe fitter would be great, too. But yeah, going to trade school would mostly benefit the world nowadays. I'm not saying don't go to college, like have people just stop going to college, but people need to realize that college, especially some people that college is not right for them, not going to college is not the end of the world. Trade school is absolutely necessary as well, and you should probably go down that road. A lot of people don't even use their degree. Yeah, case in point, one of my friends, he went to college and got a geography degree. Doesn't use it. Has never taken a job ever that uses his geography degree. So
Top three. O'Brien,
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
all right, Claire.
Do you think this team are performing as well as they
Do you
could
think Mercedes are performing well? Absolutely. They are my number one
How
competition.
does your car stack up to the others in the wet? Is it competitive?
Absolutely. It sucks that we're gonna have to drive in the
Scraped
wet,
the walls
but
a few times. We
it sucks that we're gonna have to drive in the wet, but here we are.
appreciate your time.
Taxes in Europe are a lot higher because the tax actually gets used for infrastructure. It gets used for schools. It gets used for hospitals. It gets used for roads, etc. It actually does get used in the right way compared to how it's used in the US. Yes, and believe me, the last time I went to Europe was 2013 when I went to Copenhagen, and admittedly, the VAT for a lot of things was like 25%. The 25% tax added on to food, added on to gifts, etc. But understanding what VAT does and how it actually does go back into the system to be used properly, I would not mind paying 25% for anything. An extra 25% for anything, knowing that it would get used to better the public school system, or just the school system. It would better the hospitals, it would better the infrastructure. I would not be opposed to doing that. Alright, so I'm officially done with practice. Let me move my engine back to my main engine. Because at this point in time, I don't want to be in a pickle where, oh hey, I've got something over 50% and it's probably going to blow. What's my gearbox looking like? After 3 races, we're at 19%. Okay, the gearbox is actually looking pretty fine. Gearbox is actually looking pretty fine. No, I agree with you. Like, I would not be opposed to paying the 25% had I known that it actually does get used properly, which you're right, it doesn't get used properly in the United States. I'm saying if it did get used properly, yes, then I would. Okay, power unit. So we got our main power unit for the race. I don't need to do anything else. Okay, let's bop this up to night 4 for qualifying and the race prop. Confirm change. Did confirm? Okay, yeah, it did. I know, Delory. I'm just saying that my peep has a excellence. He comes up with an excellent point where college should not be the end-all be-all for your educational growth after high school or secondary school, depending on where you live. College should not be the end-all be-all, and that there are other avenues like learning a trade, going to vocational school. It helps. It definitely does help. Yeah, I went to college and mechanical engineer, like, I knew there was going to be mechanical engineering jobs in the same way that when I transferred my degree to computer science, I knew there were going to be computer science jobs, programming jobs, developer jobs, IT roles, because computing, there's always going to be computing necessary. There's always going to be people needing to go down the road of assisting people that have computing needs. I know that there are going to be jobs open, which is why I went down that road. I guess it's more or less of if you take an interest in education on what you know you're going to need, I think is more profitable and more, respected down the road instead of going and taking something that's easy. Yeah, and I'm not here to bash on people that got like liberal arts degrees or my buddy that's got a geography degree. I'm sure he could go back to college and get like an associate's in something a little bit more meaningful and then get a better job. But I'm just saying that you got to look at the grand scheme of things, like what is going to be big or what is going to need the most help in the future. And computing is down that road, engineering, whether it's ME, double E, civ engineering, like architectural stuff, that's going to be big. But then, like I said, trade, vocational, that's also going to be necessary. It needs to be necessary. So look out of those avenues of, instead of the traditional career path of going to college, go look somewhere else that is probably going to make you a good amount of money. Trade, yeah, admittedly, trade does give you a good wealth of knowledge as well as a good wealth of pay, depending on what trade you're in and where you go to use that trade. Just gotta keep all your avenues open. Alright, so we got qualifying. Is there gonna be rain for qualifying too? Okay, no, it just says cloudy. But as we may mention before, it is supposed to be raining for like the last 10 laps, maybe 15 laps of this race, and it's going to suck. It's going to suck hardcore, and I don't know what to think. Actually, at this point in time, instead of going soft hard, I should probably go soft medium, knowing that there's going to be rain later on in the race. I want to get the most speed out of my tires, so I'd rather go on those mediums. Yeah, they'll degrade faster, but I'd rather get the most speed, put the most distance between myself and the cars behind me, so that when the rain does come, I will still have that distance on the cars behind me. Deloria, so are you more of a social worker or therapist? Obviously, necessary job. Alright, let's go into qualifying. Alright, qualifying here at Singapore. I think that I can definitely get into Q2 and possibly even Q3 on one run. I think I have that set up. I think I have that ability to do it. I'm pretty sure I have the ability to get to Q2 on one run. It's can I get into Q3 on one run? Alright, let's go get this run in. And I believe that my wings for Singapore are 10-11. I think they're very high. Last I checked, I believe my wings are 10-11. Don't think I need to go down to past third gear there. Am I going to be using Russell as a tow? That'd be great. Oh, you son of a bitch. He made me go wide, but I still got a decent time out of it. Was it 135 something? I definitely used him as a tow. There's no doubt in my mind I used him as a tow, and a good enough tow that I should be able to, you know, make it into Q2 without any problem. As I say that, I drop even further and further down. What do we got here? I'm 9/10 faster than the cutoff. I think I should be fine. I'm 9/10 faster than the cutoff. I think I'm fine. I'm not gonna go out again. I should be good. No, I'm sorry to hear that, Toza, but if you want to go back to college, if you're thinking about psychotherapy as a way to help people, that's not a bad option. Yeah, look at all your options. That doesn't sound like a bad choice to go. And what Genius said, occupational therapy. Look and see what that encompasses. Alright, so we've made it into Q2, but obviously I'm going to need a much better time if I want to make it into Q3 and have a good chance at, like I said, getting up to the front and potentially having myself a decent run in the day. Daniel Knights 14, thank you very much for the follow, my man. Hope you're doing well. Alright, flying lap. And yeah, for qualifying, it does not look like there's supposed to be any rain for qualifying. The rain is just supposed to be taking place with, like, the last 10 to 12 laps of the actual race. Well, that's good news to hear, Toza. You have my full support. Can't swing. Can't swing and spin like that. Thank you very much for the host. Sorry I can't see you right now. I need to concentrate on this qualifying. Daniel, thank you very much for the host. This is going to be a shittier time than round one. Yeah, this is going to be a much shittier time than round one. No doubt. See, and here's the thing, the DRS on this backstretch for Singapore, there's no marker, there's no DRS sign on the wall, so you cannot prepare for when the DRS notification comes up. .134. I actually got a second faster with that? No way. It felt like I was being real slow. It felt like I was being so much slower than last time out. And apparently I had originally provisional first place there. I think I should be fine. I'm 8/10 faster than the cutoff. Yeah, I think I should be fine. Albon qualifying on medium tires. Ricardo also qualifying on medium tires. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off for them. They probably are going to go last. They're probably trying to last as long as they can on medium tires so that they then switch to the soft. Here's the thing. They may go double medium. That's what I'm thinking. They may go double medium and then switch over to the intermediates when the heavy rain comes. All right, who did not make it into Q3? Let's take a look. Matsushita, Carlos Sainz, Lance Stroll, Ocon, Pereira, and Kvyat. Those are your bottom six, which leaves Perez, Gasly, Ricardo, Leclerc, Norris, myself, Verstappen. I said Verstappen with an M. Bottas, Hamilton, and Albon as your top 10. Who is going to make it onto the pole here at qualifying for Q3? Let's go with Vance. I don't know why I said Verstappen. I don't know where that M came from. Maybe I was trying to combine Max and Verstappen together. Alright, no threat of rain, which is always good to see. Let's go and drive some fast laps. As a reminder, this is the track that I won at last year. Kind of surprisingly that I won at it, because I'm honestly not all that good at this track. I'm starting to get better with it, but I should never have won the race last year. It all just came down to decent pit strategy. Oh, Toza, have you not noticed any bugs then? Has it not been buggy for you since doing that? That's not bad. Yeah, that was not flying. As soon as I took that hard right-hander, I knew that shit was not flying. Fastest lap, 133.8. Don't ask me how I got that, once again. No reason for me that I should be on pole. Decent lap time, yes, but no reason I should have been on pole. There you go, Albon officially on pole by 1.2 seconds. There's no way I'm going to match that. There's no way. So far, the only bug is Correa is permanently 21st. Sorry to hear. Okay, I'm going to try and go out and a second faster, man. One whole goddamn second faster. Are you joking me? I mean, yeah, at this point in time, it's a Gendo lockout on the front, but I still want to try. Yeah, as soon as I clattered that wall, like, no, that's pretty much the end of the run there. not smooth around the hairpin. God damn it. Well, we didn't get any better, and I'm pretty sure I dropped down a place. Yeah, third place. Alright, well,
And with
it's okay.
qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Albon, Verstappen, and O'Brien. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry.
Thanks very much, but you are a bot, so have yourself a good night.
We'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Alright, so race director, I believe everybody that is going to be back behind me are going to go mediums. Actually, it's very, very mixed between soft and medium start. So, yeah, as it stands right here, okay, the AI is giving me a 2 pit stop strategy, which obviously we're going to have a 2 pit stop strategy regardless because of the rain. But they want me to come in on lap 6 for soft tires and then go 12 more laps on mediums before coming into pit. I think that at that point time, at lap 18, that's when the rain is going to be coming in. And I think right around that time is going to be the changeover, maybe like a lap or 2 later. But this is actually a really good pit stop strategy, how they lay it out. Just take this third one, instead of it being a medium, instead have it be intermediates, and then it's pretty much good to go. In fact, if I want to push this out, it actually is not that big of a difference race time-wise. We will go 13 instead. So yeah, lap 19 will come in and pit for the intermediates if they will let me. If they'll allow me to come in and pit for the medium, or the intermediates. But yeah, I think around lap 19, lap 20, that's when the rain is going to not just come down, but I think it will be enough to request a changeover to intermediate tires. A mix of vanilla and banana. Oh, so kind of like a banana split, but without the extras added on, without the cherry, without the chocolate syrup, without the nuts. So, or the whipped cream. So basically a plain banana split without the extra toppings on it. Yeah, Gadwin, that's why I'm kind of positing as well. Like lap 6, hold on a second, let me... Lap 6 or lap 7, We'll come in lap 6 because I know that this track eats up tires, and I know it eats up tires. So yeah, we'll go lap 6 for the soft, 13 or maybe longer, of course, for up until when the weather hits and I need to switch for inters, and then inters the rest of the way. So yeah, that's exactly what I was going to do, Gab. Exactly what I was going to do. Alright, so Albon is starting in first, I'm starting in third. Where do you think either one of us are going to end up? Who do you think is going to win? If one of us is going to win. And I'm starting on the outside, which is a decent starting spot for me. With the rain added in, this is probably going to take about an hour. This race is more than likely going to take an hour. Oh yeah, I'm kicking his ass in fantasy football. Yeah, Ewan, I would love P1. I would love P1 like what I did last season. All right, let's give this a ride. Verstappen overtaking Albon here. Yeah, it was a good save. I don't want to have to make too many of those early on in this race. Damn it. Definitely tried to cut that like I usually do, and it bopped me this time. Like, I want to try and cut that final corner every single time. I gotta watch out for how far I go over it. Wow, that was interesting. I did not expect it to blast up the gears that much. Rev up that much. Yeah, that's about how much I want to
DRS
cut
will
it.
be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Woo, lead DRS train, let's go. All three of us out in front. I was praying not to hit that wall there. Once again, I'm overdriving. I know, right? But that's the glory of having the driver movements.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
That is the glory of having driver movements.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Verstappen, you're holding up the line. Verstappen may be in the lead, but he's truly training myself and Albon. Thanks, X2. Started in third, right now currently third. Albon got pole, but at the start, Verstappen passed him. Yeah, Singapore is please don't die. Well, I'm going to be coming into pit a lap 6. Lap 6 is my strategy here. Tire status is like that, 25s to 30s. Max coming into pit.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
I basically gotta watch out, see what Albon does. Albon pits, I'm screwed. Unless I get ahead of him. If I get ahead of Albon and pit before him, then I screw up Albon's. I screw up his race. Yeah, you said 9, but I didn't want to risk going much further. Oh, that's right, he is on mediums. That's right. I forgot he qualified on mediums. This is me being completely oblivious to everything around me. Well, I'm still gonna come in on lap 6. How far up did they say the rain was? 10 to 15 minutes? Which, given how the laps go, it's probably like 15 laps at most.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Nah, I'll stick with the mediums. Now I'm going to stay on these mediums until the rain changeover.
Exit now.
I'm staying on these until the rain changeover.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
And I get fucking blindsided as I'm coming out of the pits. What is that bullshit? And I really took wing damage out of it? Oh, fuck you, game. I got blindsided coming out of the pits, and they gave me wing damage. Damage is actually pretty bad. It's yellow. Like when I come into pit for the intermediates, yeah, I am going to have to take that wing damage. Yeah, it's not a good look there, Zero. What's going on, Lark? Yeah, but it's still a road circuit. And any road circuit, narrow road circuit like this sucks if you have wing damage. It says in the top right-hand corner, mate. But still, taking wing damage on lap 7. When, at this point in time, I have to stay out until the rain changeover. It's not ideal. It is 100% less than ideal. Oh, why'd I downshift there?
The rain is a few laps out yet, but it is coming. Be careful.
No, you should have told to be careful, Jeff. Fucker who hit me. I think it was Giovinazzi. Like, I think I'm going to have to go back and check. I think it was Giovinazzi that hit me. Yeah, silver lining, I guess, doing it. Okay, right now I'm racing all by myself. And you know what? I'm okay if nobody behind me is catching up to me. I'm gonna have to, dude. Wets and front wing repair? A damaged front wing in wet weather is even worse than just damaged front wing right now. So, unfortunately, yes, I am going to have to take that extra 6 seconds. I am noticing that, Gadwin. It's a good thing. Also, I'm one warning away from getting a 3-second time penalty, too. Hey, what's going on, Accuracy? It's Singapore. I know, dude! I also got front wing damage. I got front wing damage coming out of the pits when some jackwad slammed into me, and I think it was Giovinazzi. So I am running with a half-damaged front right, but I'm going to have to stay out until the rain changeover. Yes, there is rain coming here at Singapore. Oh, shit. Shallow turns. And I'm having a debate with my chat right now. We're taking my front wing damage when I come into pit again for the intermediates. I feel like I have to. Oh shit, that was a bad idea. I honestly feel like I have to take that front wing damage. Oh shit. Yeah, we're gonna use our first flashback right there. We're gonna have to use our first flashback right there. And for those that are first-time viewers here, I use a maximum of 3 flashbacks throughout a race. After my third one is up, I race it as normal, and whatever happens, happens. If I spin, oh well, I've got to take that. If I get time penalties, oh well, I've got to take it. But I'm allowing myself 3 flashbacks up until that point. Oh, Con, you are going to get eaten up on the long DRS straight. Oh, God. Not if he brakes early and fucks my wing up even further. That was actually a really good in and out. I'm really proud of myself for that one. Do I allow for brain dead moves after 3? I guess it just comes with the territory, so yeah, I guess so. AI mistakes are AI mistakes. There is mistake as me making a mistake. There's as much a mistake as me making a mistake. Thank you very much for the follow. I will get to you as soon as I have a free chance to look at it. Mr. Boat, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the stream this evening. Oh, wow, did I brake late? Holy shit. I see rain. I also see rain. I saw rain stream down my visor. Oh, fucking hell, Correa. Yep, there's the rain. Much earlier than I expected it to be. We are on lap 12. I expected it to be coming around lap 18.
I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being.
Wow, this is kind of an aggressive rain. Jesus Christ, it's slipping the road up. It's slicking the road up real quick. This is a very aggressive rain. I would not be surprised if in the next 2 laps they say come in and pit for enters. Yeah, Big Brain Albon qualifying on the mediums. He was also faster than everybody else, so came down to the car, really. Intermediates should last the rest of the race, right? I would hope they could go 17 laps. 16, 17 laps.
The forecast suggests this rain is going to keep getting stronger for at least the next 15 minutes.
Weather gets stronger. Same thing with the Jasmine.
Check your MFD for
There
a
we
new
go.
strategy option.
Well, I'll do it as soon as I get onto the straight. Because they're going to want me to come in now, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Copy. Understood. Stopping this lap.
I lost all my grip going through that hairpin. Well, if nobody else has come in yet, I'll stay out one more lap. Though I think going in was probably the better option. No, no one else has gone in yet. But, I mean, it is getting rough out here.
We're no longer sure that these tyres are the right ones. It might be time to come in and change.
Well, we'll see what Albon does. I'm playing off of the leader. With Albon being 30 seconds ahead, I'm playing off of him. I think I ultimately will decide against the wing.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Or maybe I will. No, I will get it. I'm 6 seconds ahead of Correa. And it's only going to grow as this rain goes on. Yep, there goes Albon. Everyone's going to switch to inners.
Alexander is in the pits. Alexander in the pits.
And here comes the changeover. Oh no! And there is the braking that I did not want to see. All right, flashback number 2.
A new strategy is available on the MFD. Alexander is coming in for his stop.
Well, everybody is losing time this lap. Take a look at all the people behind me losing time. Oh, shit. There we go. Alright, we're in.
Okay,
We're good.
The stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
Wow, Ocon has stayed out? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Alright, give me a new wing. Hurry up! Give me a new wing! Give me a new wing! Gimme, 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 gimme!
Go now.
Alright, I lost the spot. I lost the spot in the pits because of that. It's okay. It's okay.
Look
Good.
after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
It's okay, we're out in 5th. Everybody is double stacking to get the intermediate tires on. Everybody was double stacking to get the intermediates on. It's okay. So, alright, we got 16... Whoa.
Yellow flag.
Oh, Correa's out.
Some information on Correa. They are out of the race.
Correa's engine blew. I wonder why Correa was, slowing down. Well, now I know. Hey, it's free spot. It's free real estate. Ocon staying out was a balls-ass move. Ocon staying out was a ballsy move. He's gonna lose at least one spot. Albon fucking 42 seconds ahead. My God. Oh yeah, podium's definitely possible. 0. As long as I keep this pace going. But, oh my God. Fucking Albon 42 seconds ahead. There's no way I'm catching him. Unless his car dies. Like, I may catch Kvyat, actually. Uh-oh. Well, if I don't drive like a shitlord like that, very much can catch Kvyat. It's just, I hate driving in the rain. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, somehow it did not damage my front wing, so I gotta count myself lucky there. But I can't carry it too fast. You're expecting a safety car when Correa died? Nah, he was definitely going off the track. There was no way a safety car was coming out.
At least another 10 minutes until this rain evens out. Stay alert out there.
Albon's gap is increasing, but Kvyat's gap is decreasing. So there is that. You can fight me. A safety car to hold up Albon, yeah, would be great right about now. I'm definitely coming in too hot into some of these turns. gotta stay the course. Stay the course right now and I'll be fine. And like I said, more than likely could make a pass on Kvyat before the race is over. Don't need any of that. Don't need me to be a slidey asshole. Just gain ground on Kvyat and push myself away from everybody behind me. And sliding out is not going to help by doing that. Sliding out is the absolute opposite of what I need right now. If I can double-digit Ricardo, I should be fine. If I can double-digit him, I don't need to worry about him.
I know these conditions look pretty terrible, but that water is draining away. I think the intermediate is going to stay the tyre of choice for a while yet.
Cheers, Jeff. I guess that wet weather practice did kind of help in the end, to some degree. Plenty of time. No, I was unlucky with the wing damage. Let's be real here. Coming out of pits the first time, they getting clocked by Giovinazzi. That was where I got unlucky, because I had to sit and take those 6 seconds. I needed to get that front wing fixed before coming into the rain. But yeah, as I may mention before, AI are pretty OP in one way, shape, or form on the wet surface. And of course, with Albon sitting up there, a consistent 42 seconds ahead of me, it's pretty much his race. I just need to keep it close in the driver's standings by coming in second. Oh yeah, and also if I want to get that sweet, sweet Russian sponsor money, I need to come in second anyway, because that sponsor is we get the max points out of the weekend, so come in first, second, and get fastest lap. You are correct. Thanks actually for calling that out, genius. All credit to Sarancia for initially calling that out. Differential in the wet goes to 63 if it's the super wet, up it to 68. Default is 53. Did not even cross my mind, genius. So thank you. At this point in time, I'm going to catch Kvyat easy. I cut into his gap by a second just from the last 2 sectors alone. I'm not saying that switching the differential when the rain came was going to get me anywhere close to Albon, but at the very least, it'll catch me up to Kvyat even quicker. Yeah, that's true too. Albon only had to pit once because he went big brain and qualified on the mediums, which I wish I could have done, but I know that I would not have gotten fast enough time around this track on the mediums. I know I wouldn't have. Albon flew off because he hasn't needed to pit more than once. He qualified on the mediums, and as soon as the rain came down, he got on those intermediates. So yeah, he pretty much has this race won. I'm clawing for second, which with 11 laps left to go, I should be able to get. I've been eating into Kvyat's time for the last few laps now. So yeah, I'd like to finish in second, and I feel like I will. Practice, man, it'll come with time. I definitely was not this good when I started back in April. When I started playing F1 2019, my opening difficulty was at 40. And I grew from there. It also helps the car is fast. Part of it is me, but I'm giving all my credit to the car being a very fast car. Like I said, it's the best car on the grid. So yeah, while I do know how to wheel it around this track, and well, starting to get the hang of wheeling it around this track, the car is really what is what's making me catch up to it. It really is all the car. First sector also has this. It has the long DRS straight. Yeah, while I'm making a dent into Kvyat, obviously I'm not denting into Albon's time. Like I said, we've got the same car.
The rain looks like it's going to be getting much lighter over the next 10 to 15 minutes. There should be more grip, but don't expect a dry track.
10 to 15 minutes, the race will be over. If it's going to be 15 minutes, then the race will be over. That's why I said the rain is going to last till the end of the race. Oh man, Kvyat, you are going to get in the next 2 laps. And it's not going to be pretty. But yeah, I was going to say, yeah, as far as the tires go, I'd like to actually see what my tires are. My tires are high teens, low 20s right now. Not completely ideal, because I believe by the end of the race it will be in the 40s. High 40s, maybe low 50s. Yeah, I worry not about anybody behind me. All I worry about is Kvyat in front. And then to just push away from him. When I come up to that turn, it always looks like that there's somebody shooting off fireworks to the left-hand side of that turn.
The cars are definitely kicking up a lot of spray at this point. I doubt we're quite ready for the full wet, but we're not far off.
You really think there's going to be a full wet changeover, Jeff? No, because that shows up in the dry track too. That honestly shows up on the dry track. That's why I thought somebody was shooting off fireworks originally. Alright, why can I not catch fucking Kvyat now? Am I just taking bad turns? That's gotta be the only thing I can think of is I'm taking bad turns. Whoa! Whoa! Hold the fucking phone! Where did I hit? What puddle did I hit to make me spin out? I was also going very lightly. On the accelerator, I wasn't fucking jamming it. Where the hell did that come from, game? Puncture for Stroll, uh-oh. Or puncture like Stroll.
Alexander is in the pits. Alexander in the pits.
Alex is just getting fresh inters. Oh no, he went with the wets.
We can't take you right now. Pit in next lap.
Albon went full wet. Oh, shit.
Confirmed.
Yeah, I guess we're going with the full wets now. Couple of drivers staying out on intermediates. Man, Verstappen is 51 seconds back. Wow, that is crazy. I can't even see that. Yep, differential to 68. Yes, that did drop me back to 4th place. but Ricardo is going to have to come into pit for those wet tires on the next lap. And almost guaranteed he is going to be slow on those intermediates. Fuck! I missed the braking zone. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, it is also full wet now, so flashbacks are unlimited. Only in the dry do I limit myself to 3. If it's in the wet, I know I'm going to fuck up quite a bit. So that is why I go unlimited with flashbacks when it's wet. I've already said before, wet driving sucks. I can't stand it. Did Ricardo not come into pit? Wow, Ricardo's staying out. Ricardo literally did not come into pit. I think he's staying out the rest of the race on intermediates. If that is the case, that is a stupid move by me, for sure, to have come in for those full wet tires. Weather report. Weather report.
Full wets seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
So yeah, I'm back to square one when it comes to trying to get on the podium. I was right there with Kvyat. Oh yeah, and that's been said many times before. Watching wet races is great. Driving it sucks. Like, I'm sure you guys are having an absolute blast right now trying to watch me get around here. Well, as it stands, how's this for a podium? Oh, wait, Ricardo is in the pits now. I was going to say, how would have that been for a podium? Albon, Kvyat, Ricardo as a top 3. How weird would that have been as a podium? If Ricardo did not come into pit. 5 laps to go in this race, by the way. Ricardo pit for intermediates? Wow, okay. AI going weird and ballsy with the strategy. I don't know if he'll catch up to me before the race is out, but it's an interesting strategy. Oh, Gearhead, it's so fun. I highly recommend getting this game when you can. Look at that. Albon is 51 fucking seconds ahead of me. I'm pretty sure Albon has lapped a good portion of the field right now. I would not put it past him. He's already lapped some of the field. That was a good save. Then you only need to wait just a little longer. Oh, Latifi, you're not Kvyat. You're not a guy I need to pass. Does the look back trick work well in first person? I don't know. I haven't really used it. So I don't even know what the trick is. There's no DRS in the rain. I mean, I could toe off of his draft, but that's about it. Oh, it takes the spray off the screen? Interesting. I never knew that. Yeah, now I'm driving worse, and Kvyat is increasing his gap on me. And also spinning like a shithead, it does not help. I hate to say it, but I guess I have to settle for fourth. Ah, fuck. Now I definitely have to, or why'd I say fourth? I meant third. I guess I'm gonna have to settle for third. It's not gonna be a Gendo 1-2. You know what they need? Windshield wipers on the helmets. When they know it's going to be a wet race. Just clean and simple. Just press a button, activate the windshield wipers on your helmet. So you can have a clear driving view while you're in racing wet races. I would like to offer my patent idea for $1 million. Visor windshield wipers. Or visor wipers, there we go. This is not really a windshield now, is it? Sure, it may not be aerodynamically sound, but it will aid in vision. Got 2 laps to go and we come to the line. Yeah, it is pretty much going to be the top 3 as you see it. Albon is going to win. Kvyat is going to be in second. How often do you say that? Kvyat is getting a podium. And I'm going to be taking 3rd place. See, that's a multi-million-dollar idea right there. Doesn't even need to be for F1. You can use it for motorcycle helmets. They've got dual sport function. Racing helmets and motorcycle helmets. I was going to say, we're going to be coming to the white flag, but Alexander Albon, I'm sure, has already taken the white flag. That fucking slogan. I was gonna say, you could do exactly like what IndyCar is doing then. Have an arrow screen. It still has the same halo pillar, but you actually have a windscreen on the cockpit now. So just attach a windshield wiper to that bad boy and boom, you're good to go. Yeah, F1 could take some inspiration from IndyCar and putting a windscreen on their car. And there is your winner, Alexander Albon. 55 goddamn seconds ahead. The fact that I'm at the bridge being 55 seconds behind Albon is fucking stupid. Or at the very least, the V10s there, Toza. But you know they won't do it. And coming across the line, sliding across the line, in third place, Ryan Gendo. Bing, bang, boom. It's another double podium for Gendo F1 Racing.
Not just victory today,
Albon
then,
with
but
another
the
win.
championship as well. What a spectacular season they've had. Congratulations to the whole team.
And officially, we have won the Constructors' title with 6 races to go. Officially, we have won the Constructors'
Anthony
title.
Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
Well, I'm
Something that
thoroughly
Ferrari
exhausted
is
after
lacking
the
right
excitement
now.
of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
AlphaTauri on the podium. It's not very often you see AlphaTauri on the podium. Much less Daniel Kvyat. As I mean, we've seen Gasly up here obviously in real life winning the Monza race. Gasly was up here a couple of times in virtual.
So,
But we have
let's
not seen
review the driver
Kvyat on a
standings.
podium
It's
in
a
this-
positive result for Alexander Albon, who moves further out in front at the top of the stand.
And officially, I am 56 points behind Albon now with 6 races to go. It's the margin is getting worse and worse by the race for me to make a stand in winning this driver's title. Like I said, Russia, I could drive Russia. As bad as the layout is, I seem to drive well on it, so I'm hoping that Russia is the place where I could finally get another win, because I haven't won since Spain. I've won 5 out of the first 6 races. I haven't won a single race since.
Now, let's discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender?
So we'll move on from that.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. Would you say the championship is already won at this point?
There's still a lot of work. We won't get complacent.
You must be thrilled to be up on the podium.
Thrilled, but expecting it. At this point in time, I should
It
not
looks
be
like
worse
you're
than third.
schooling your rivals at the moment.
That's why they're calling me Sir. Sir Brian.
Do you have any comments about this team?
Red Bull's okay.
Great.
Do
Well,
you
that's
have some
everything.
comments about Red Bull Racing? Kinda, maybe, no? I don't know. Yeah, Valtteri, I'm just kicking Valtteri's ass in this rivalry now. Oh, I should say I actually just got ahead of him now, at this point. And once again, we did not make the full complement of championship points, all because, once again, I failed in getting second place. It's unfortunate. You hate to see it. But we move on. We move on. Because Gendo F1 Racing at this point in time is officially the Constructors
This
champ.
week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit
Up for
against
new
our running
sponsors.
costs.
And we'll go with the sim training. Got to get some more experience. We'd love to get more experience. And also, speaking of sim training, we're going to boost our simulator up so that officially our personnel spot is going to be 100% filled out. Our personnel is going to be 100% simulator fitness center analysis suite, so that when I do, in fact, get that new driver coming on in, they will have a plus 15 boost to all of their stats. You'll love to see it. As far as the R&D tree goes, as I may mention before, I'm not touching this until the regulations come down at the Japanese Grand Prix. At the Japanese Grand Prix, that's when we'll know which departments are going to get hit the most. And I will then use all R&D points that I currently have. It'll probably be somewhere in the region of like 18,000 by the time the regulations come down. But I would think that 18,000 should be good enough to match regulations on definitely 2 departments, but I would say 3 departments as well. If I get, and here's the thing, if I get all 4 of these regulated, I'm gonna laugh, because I don't think that's ever happened where all 4 departments get regulated at the same time. It would be crazy. It would be crazy if it happened, but I don't think it will. And then once all the regulations come down, whatever departments are open, I will work on those departments first. You know, whether it's engine, I was going to say engine and aero. If engine and aero don't get touched, I'm immediately going to throw my remaining points on building up those to make the engine 100% and the powertrain 100%. Durability, I could throw everything on durability and, you know, get that to stick. I don't think I'd be able to get, you know, 6 ultimate parts built up, as I won't think I would have enough points at that point. But at least I would have the ability to build up my durability for the next season. But we won't know. We won't know until after the Japanese, or not after, but at the Japanese Grand Prix, what parts, what departments are going to get regulated. And, well, we won't know until tomorrow at that point in time.